Years in the future, but not many.
A wayward vagabond records a stuttering step in the sun-bleached dust.
Act 2.
Spur Beta Walkthrough, version 1.0, April 13th, 2009, by Tentacle Therapist. Table of Contents. 1. Caveats and Condolences. 2. Walkthrough, incomplete. Caveats and Condolences. I'd be inclined to dispense with the trite even under less pressing circumstances. Needless to say, I'll forego the inscrutable ASCII banner which typically heralds a striking freefall of these documents. I'll also resist the urge to brandish any copyright marks or the particular neurosis that concerns itself with the theft of the utterly mundane. I'll allow other deranged prospectors to stake claims on their worthless plots as the woods burn around them. My introduction will be sparse. There will be no majestic prose blustering into the sails of a galleon as we embark on this voyage together. Nor will there be any ham-fisted prose whipping its limbs under a bedsheet like a retarded ghost, for that matter. I won't set the stage or dim the lights. The mood, you see, will be set soon enough. Since you are reading this, chances are you've installed this game on your computer already. If this is true, like many others, you have just participated in bringing about the end of the world. But don't beat yourself up about it. There was never anything you could have done to prevent it. The end is happening right now, as I type, and as you read. I've come to understand that we were always doomed through our collective ignorance, and now further doomed by the few who know and struggle to flee. If you're lucky, you'll be among the smaller subset of the latter who are successful. What I mean is, while that game you installed is just one more grinding slab of rock sealing our planet's crypt, it is also your only hope to live. I'm presently faced with the same conundrum as you, and though I speak with more experience, my own outcome is far from assured. I will play the game, as much of it as there is to play, and record my findings here. If you want to live, you will do as I instruct. My condolences. TT.
The kernel divides. The two halves go their separate ways, leaving behind the sprite portion.
Boy.
What is left of the sprite undergoes a mysterious transformation. For a moment, you thought you heard someone say, boy, as if whispered in the periphery of your awareness. It was probably just your imagination, though.
You there. Boy.
To walk around, use the mouse, arrow keys, or WASD keys. Click on various objects to open command menus for them. Outstanding Flash Programming by Alexis Gankro-Bingessner.
What's that?
It looks a bit different now. After you bit that apple, your whole house seemed to be transported somewhere. Then the apple disappeared and the kernel sprite underwent a transformation. Aside from a change in appearance, the transformation doesn't seem to have any relevant ramifications. You still can't understand a word this idiot says.
The ghost clown. Do something with it.
The ghost clown is called the kernel sprite, or rather just the sprite now, I suppose. You can't do something with it at the moment. The only thing you can theoretically do with it is Tier 2 prototype it, assuming that's still possible.
Tier prototype the sprite, or the thing you said. Do it.
You are not the one who is supposed to prototype it. The Suburb server user is supposed to do that.
This large platform. Good grief. What is it, boy?
The alchemator created the apple, or the tree that sprouted it rather, right on time to save you from destruction. You're not sure if you can say the same for your neighborhood, though. You wonder what happened to your dad.
Peek over the railing.
Getting close to the railing makes you a little nervous. It's a long way down.
You there. Boy.
What?
Boy. Listen to me, boy.
His name is John, you nincompoop.
Boy who is John. Do as I say.
What would you like boy who is John to do?
Obey my commands, John boy.
And those commands would be?
I would like the boy to interact with his environment in a constructive manner.
Maybe you should be a little more specific?
Have the boy assess his current situation.
I'm afraid I can't have the boy do that. Tell him to do it yourself.
Very well.
Okay. That instruction does not do anything at the moment. Sigh, could you please turn the controls over to a more competent user?
ASLF SAKLDAK.
Increasingly sophomoric. Also, you spelled salad in there.
Boy, open this door and walk through it. What is the meaning of this rubbish?
Okay, even you have to admit this one's pretty funny.
Move this absurd edifice and exit your house, boy.
This thing weighs a ton. You'd honestly be surprised if the game cursor could lift it, or at least not without a significant expense of grist. Of all the places for Rose to drop the infernal thing, more than ever you feel... what's the word you're looking for? Of course. House-trapped.
Topple this urn immediately.
That would be disrespectful of your Nana. You just won't do it, or not intentionally at least. You consider that it is fortunate she is no longer around to witness this sorrow. On the other hand, you would probably benefit from her elderly wisdom right now.
Stow lump of soot for future use, boy.
That stuff is really dirty and you don't want it. Besides, you have it on good authority that a significant portion of it is comprised of asbestos.
This way. Through the doors like you see in a cowboy saloon. This book is too big for a young, stupid boy.
Colonel Sassacre's is your favorite book. Almost as favorite as Wise Guy. They are both your favoritist of all time.
Peek in bowl of goo.
Wherever your dad went, he seems to have left in a hurry. For all his absurdities you have to put up with, you sure wish he were here right now.
Examine the smeared substance.
Is this... oil? You wonder what happens in here. Where is your dad?
Examine this artwork.
Your dad was so proud when you drew this. He hung it up immediately and it's stayed there ever since. That was 1 week ago.
Open this door now. Exit, boy. Ponder lawn amusement.
Your childhood nemesis, the spring-mounted pogo ride, sadly was not swallowed by the void. It will have to wait another day for its comeuppance.
Fiddle with the bright, sparkly things.
That sounds incredibly dangerous. John sensibly disregards your awful advice.
Boy, engage this mangled trapeze display.
Looks like your swing set is toast. You relive fond memories in a moment of sorrow.
Claim that dangling tree, Mormal.
The trick handcuffs are still there. Thank God. And no, you are not about to try and claim them just now.
Boy, quit all this scurrying around.
For the last time, this boy's name is John.
Fine. John, return to your quarters.
You go back up to your bedroom, tiptoeing around this weird petroleum-based sludge.
Now, John, respond to your friend unit.
John? Are you there?
Hey, yeah, I'm here. And not dead. I think.
I know. I've been watching you scramble through the house like a lunatic. You should have answered me sooner.
Oh man, sorry, I was looking around for my dad and I can't find him anywhere. Have you seen him?
No. I'm sure he'll turn up. We have more important things to address right now.
Yeah, like, where am I?
I don't know that either. But I've determined your neighborhood was destroyed by the meteor. Wherever you were transported, it saved you from the impact. I've been reading reports in the news. Over the last few days, there have been many smaller meteor collisions with people's homes around the world, and they seem to be getting bigger. Yours was the biggest they've identified so far.
Wow, okay. So then I guess if this is all the game's doing, then the point is for us to save the world?
Perhaps.
Then we better get moving and figure this game out.
Yes, but wait. We should retrieve your PDA. Yet again. It will help to keep tabs on each other while you investigate. I think I can get you closer to it, if I can replenish our grist supplies somewhat. There may be a way to recycle some that we already used.
Okay.
I'll meet you out on the balcony.
Wait, Rose, one thing.
What?
You never even wished me a happy birthday. Hello?
I was working on something to send you, but I was running late with it. I didn't want you to think I believed meager well wishes alone would suffice for the occasion. That said, happy birthday, John.
Oh geez, that is silly. Anyway, thanks.
First, take the fabric item on the floor there.
The towel? Why? Oh well, you're the boss. You captchalogue the towel. What now?
Do as the purple text says. To the balcony.
John makes his way to the balcony per your awkwardly worded request.
Wait! Take that. The blue wobbly thing.
You whimsically decide to captchalogue the totem which was used to create the apple tree earlier.
John, recycle the grist as was dictated by your cohort.
John cannot do anything with the grist as of this moment. That is up to the suburb player.
I see.
Yes, that will suffice. Rose deletes the perfectly generic objects. 6 units of build grist are returned to your grist cache. Rose expends the grist to drag a new plank from the balcony in the direction of the PDA.
John, run across the precarious platform, swiftly.
John isn't sure about that. It's a long way down.
Boy, I said to make haste on the narrow catwalk.
John is very nervous about the idea, and the strident tone of your commands is starting to make him a little upset.
Fine. Proceed as your level of comfort dictates.
You cautiously walk within range of the PDA. Rose retrieves it.
Now, take it.
You grab the PDA, launching one of the Harlequin figurines into the night. You can kiss that one goodbye. Just one arrow command will suffice, thanks.
Submitting inquiry of concern over cataclysmic event. Pipefan 413, reply.
At Pipefan 413. Status of hell/wardrobe.
Neighboring house struck by flaming projectile. In light of fire hazard, evacuating house of all expensive garments.
Good luck, Fedora Freak. Salvage as many hits as is practical.
Fedora Freak, you are in our thoughts, along with Pipefan 413 and his enviable collection of pipes.
Thank you all. Report. Most hats removed from danger. Ties next.
It looks like you're not the only one trying to locate your father after the disaster.
These boring men are uninteresting.
John, are you okay? You seem a bit tentative.
I'm fine, I guess. Since I got here, I feel compelled to do these weird things I don't really want to do. By some kind of voice that I can't even really hear. I don't know, it's hard to explain.
Perhaps the early symptoms of an anxiety disorder, like post-traumatic stress?
Yeah, maybe. Who knows?
Well, if you can pull yourself together, there are a few more things we should try. Like prototyping the kernel sprite again, if possible. We should hurry. My laptop battery won't last forever.
Okay, I'll go back inside.
No, don't do that. Hop off this ledge onto that car.
What? No, that sounds incredibly dangerous. Now you're just being a pest. Which turnip truck did you tumble out of anyway? Who are you? Years in the future, but not many.
An unsealed tunnel welcomes hot desert air into its stagnant depths. Boy. You there, boy. Hey up, my name's Ant, and I've been your wayward vagabond in this dub. Thanks for watching this video. The current news is we've just started Act 2, and we're still hosting auditions for roles such as the Alternian Narrator, Andrew Hussey, and the Condess. If you want to see more of our content and be notified when we upload, why not subscribe? Once again, thanks for watching. We'll see you next episode. Bye.